Hunter saves it. Hunter Hughes is coming around. Here comes Colton Garner. It's Hunter Hughes!
Turn 4 for the final time. Who's got more ponies? Checkered flag out. Bluegrass 150 goes to Ian Miller.
And welcome back to the Daily Driven Podcast, guys. As always, I'm your host, Nick Zammit.
Good, get the name out there. It's like, hey, Joseph Newgarden, you're the guy with the sperm commercial. Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to round 2 of the of season 12 of the Wednesday Night Dash. Tonight, we are coming to you from Indianapolis for the iRacing's Garage Talk 100, presented by Showtime Esports Productions. Just a few minutes here until we get into qualifying. Tonight is the second race of the season. After last week's first race. So let's take a look at the driver standings. After race number 1, it was Dawson Buchanan coming away with the win. Hunter Hughes in second. Jeremiah Lockwood sits third in the championship standings. Garrett Jarnigan is tied in 4th with Colton Garner. Brian McKinney in 6th. Eric Richardson 7. Nick Warboy 8. Jack Smalin 9. Tied with Bill Murfeld. DJ Fluck in 11. John Miles 12. Christopher Fuge 13th. Lane Snow 14th. Dylan Barons 15. Connor Fuge 16. Fernando Takashi also tied with Connor Fuge for 16th. And then Tyler Vickery in 18th with 19 points. So Dawson took an early lead in the driver's standings. Hunter Hughes is battling close. And then Tyler Vickery looking to bounce back after a tough race last week. And then in the team standings, Smoky Mountain Racing currently leading with 70 points. Right behind is JM Motorsports with 69, FR Racing in 3rd, Blue Ridge Racing 4th, FTP Racing in 5th, and WJM Motorsports in 6th in the team standings. So we should be set here to begin qualifying. Here is Dylan Barons on track in the number 1 car. Begins his first lap. Also, next week, we go to Talladega Super Speedway for week number 3. We were at Darlington last week. And then after Talladega, we go to Rockingham and then Bristol before having a week off on the 28th. So here comes Dylan Barons across the line, coming to complete his first lap of the session. It's a 52.65. Currently the only lap. There goes Jeremiah Lockwood, 2/10 off in second. So after 5 cars, Dylan Barons will stay in the lead for now. And there goes Fernando Takashi to the lead after his first lap. Dawson Buchanan going to finish his first lap and start his fast lap here. Or maybe not, because that was a 52.2. That's going to put Dawson Buchanan on provisional pole for now. Hunter Hughes in second is on the second lap. Couple more cars kind of finish their second laps here. Here goes Fernando Takashi up to 4. Right now, it looks as if Dawson Buchanan will be starting on pole. So let's take a look with just a minute left here in quali. Not much that is going to change. Look at the info for tonight's race. So we're in Indianapolis, Indiana. This track opened 1909. It's 2.5 miles in length, about 9 degrees of banking around. 40-minute practice has concluded 5 minutes for quali. And we got a 40-lap race tonight with a caution at lap 20. Then a reminder of our rules for this season. We got 10 races with 2 fast repairs races, about 45 minutes. Stage break is at halfway. That includes the race tonight. So half the races have a stage break, half of them have cautions enabled, and then there's one road course with neither. NASCAR style point system with a bonus point for pole position, lap led, and the most laps led, and for the stage win. So that brings us to the conclusion of qualifying. So let's meet our drivers for tonight's race whenever they grid up here. And also we will be joined by Derek Booker tonight. He is from the Indy Racing World Series. He'll be joining us tonight at Indianapolis because it is his home track. He was the Season 2 champion of the Indy Racing World Series, driving the 69 truck for tonight. So let's take a look at your starting lineup. On pole, your championship leader and 2-time Wednesday Night Dash Series champion, looking for his 3rd in a row, is Dawson Buchanan. Second is the 18 Hunter Hughes. Inside row 2 is Nicholas Warboy, the 27. Alongside him, Christopher Fuge in the 49. Inside of row 3 is going to be Derek Booker in the 69. And starting 6th on his outside is Fernando Takahashi in the 99. In row 4 on the inside, in the number 7, starting in 7th, is Jeremiah Lockwood. His outside in the 21 car, starting 8th, JP Jones. Row 5 is Garrett Jarnigan, starting in 9th in the 32, and Dylan Barons in the number 1, starting from 10th. Row 6, Hunter Hughes is starting 11th in the number 19. His outside is Jax Malin in the number 9. Row 7, Tyler Vickery in the 24. He'll start from 13th. In 14th, alongside him is Eric Richardson in the 13 car. Row 7 is Brian McKinney in the number 8. He'll start 15th. On his outside is DJ Fluck in the 88. He'll start from 16th. Starting 17th in row 8 is John Miles in the 54. And 18th is Colton Gardner. And finally, the lone car in row 10 is Bill Muffeld. He's in the 911 car for tonight. So we're just pulling off a pit road here. We got 40 laps tonight from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Oops, the caution is on lap 20. So halfway through tonight's race. Dawson Buchanan looking for back-to-back wins with another win tonight. Actually, I believe it would be... I think it's just back-to-back. I don't think he won the last race of the season last year. So the pace car's off, and we're set. 40 laps tonight from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Dawson Buchanan and the number 4 will lead us to the green flag. The wide a little bit farther back, but side by side in the front row here. Buchanan will clear Hunter Hughes and take the lead early out of turn number 1 and onto the back straightaway. Got a couple battles here a little bit farther back. This one's for 15th. There's Connor Fusion, the 19, looking in the inside of Eric Richardson in the 13. Here for 6th, this is. In 5th is the 69, Fernando Takashi. Looking at his outside, a little bit loose there off the corner. Now at number 7 of Jeremiah Lockwood looking to the inside. So a clean getaway here and a clean first couple of laps. Dawson Buchanan taking the early lead. I should say holding on to the lead after qualifying on pole. Hughes though. Here comes Hunter Hughes looking to the inside on lap 3, looking to take the lead away from Dawson Buchanan. And he'll clear out of turn number 1 into turn 2. Hunter Hughes will lead. Also Buchanan not going anywhere, staying right there with him. He's got Nicholas Warboy behind him, third. Take a look back here at Fernando Takashi in 6th. He's got the 7 there. Jeremiah Lockwood behind. He's looking to the inside and he gets spun out. 99 of Fernando Takashi. He'll save it. Loses about 3 or 4 spots. They're getting spun out. Take a look at this. Into turn 3. No, into turn 1 here. Lockwood looks to the inside and just gets his left rear, turns him around there. But back to the front, Hunter Hughes leading. After 4 laps, 1 lap. Takashi, looks like he's about to fall. Another spot here, back to 11th. They're already losing a couple from that spin. He didn't really spin, he made contact and he was able to save it. But he falls back to 11th. In the number 40, looks to pick up a spot. He'll go to the inside of Takashi. So Takashi now all the way back down to 12th and just keeps losing spots. Here's a 13, Richardson on his inside. Hunter Hughes, however, up front has established about 4 seconds, or 0.4 seconds of a gap over Dawson Buchanan in 2nd place. Seems like everybody is single file here. Been pretty clean so far, besides that one spin there by Takashi, and then Tyler Vicarino going 2 laps down, coming out of the pits. Just we missed happened to him. Here we got Eric Richardson in front of this 4, maybe 5 car pack here in 13th, or in 11th, sorry, in the 13th car. Fernando Takashi in 12th. Also Buchanan starting to close down this gap here up front. It's now just 0.2 of a second. Coming up on halfway through this first stage. Colton Gardner in 10th here, looking to make up a couple more spots after starting near the rear of the field. He goes to the inside of the number 8. Puts him up to 9th. It's Jeremiah Lockwood going to the inside of Dylan Behrens. Sixth. It's Colton Gardner up another position into 7th around Jarnigan, the number 8. There, McKinney also. Garrett Jarnigan. There goes Colton Gardner, looking to make a move on Dylan Behrens now. Would put him up to 6th. We got on board here with Colton Gardner as he tries to make this move. That move puts Colton Gardner up to 6th. Up front here, Hunter Hughes with over half a second lead there. Not sure what happened to Dawson Buchanan. Looks like he's stuck behind a lap car, maybe. Probably had a... Or he probably was stuck behind a lap car. Got around him now. Would probably got slowed down trying to get around him. There's a car into the wall. I think that's Dylan Barron's the number 1. Only an 8th. Gonna lose position here to the 13 of Eric Richardson. He's going to his outside. Richardson also able to get around him. So that's going to put Barron's down to 9th. Richardson up to 8th, and Brian McKinney up to 7th. And just coming up on 3 laps to go on the stage for Hunter Hughes. Getting around some more lap traffic here. No, that's actually Tyler Vickery getting around Hunter Hughes to put himself a lap down, as he was 2 laps down. Don't forget to join FR Racing's Wednesday Night Dash drivers Eric Richardson and DJ Fluck as they bring you the week in real life and simulated motorsports. On this week's episode, Eric and DJ. On this week's episode, Eric and DJ. I'm pretty sure DJ did not check the grammar on this when he sent it over. It's this week. It is Eric's 40th birthday, and they celebrate the only way they know with the infamous Jepson's Mallard. That and the news in motorsports, including IndyCar testing at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, NASCAR returning to Rockingham, and even some magic. The Gathering Talk. Download FR Racing's Garage Talk on Spotify or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts, or tune in after the race. All new episodes released on Friday mornings, with the replay airing Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern right here on Stadium Scene TV. It's Hunter Hughes across the line there with 1 lap to go in the stage. So Hunter Hughes across the line will win stage number 1. With Dawson Buchanan finishing in 2nd. Comes everybody into the pits. So Hunter Hughes wins the race off pit road, with Dawson Buchanan staying behind him in second. So Hunter Hughes, after jumping one spot in stage number 1, wins the stage, and he'll start first for the last 20 or so laps of this race. Dawson Buchanan going to have to make up another spot, as he's going for back-to-back wins tonight, looking to increase his lead in the championship standings, which we take a look at those right here. Buchanan currently leads by 4 points. After that stage, though, it is 3 points, as I do not believe Hunter Hughes or Dawson Buchanan had the fastest lap. So, actually, I guess technically it would be 2 points. Right now it's 3. I think technically it'd be 2 because Hunter Hughes has the most laps led. So he'll get that extra point if it were to end right now. But obviously very early in the season, doesn't matter too much at this point at all. So 1 lap till we go green here. Tyler Vickery, after unlapping himself at the end of the stage, unlapping himself by 1 lap. So to only put himself a lap down, will get a wave round, putting him back onto the lead lap. So the pace car is off, and the green flag is in the air for stage number 2, as we got 18 laps here to go. Hunter Hughes and Dawson Buchanan side by side into turn 3. Hughes able to clear and remain in the lead early on. Dawson Buchanan right behind as they pulling away about a second from everybody else behind. I was behind. Got something going on here. There's a big wreck behind. It's like 2 or 3 cars at least. See if we can find out what happened here. Already some smoke coming right there. So it looks like the 69 of Derek Booker was the cause of this. Yes, he just got loose there. Out of the corner, make contact with, I believe, the number 8, and then came up the track hard into the 21. So Fernando Takashi also involved, so is the 24. Lots of cars involved in that one. But with cautions not enabled tonight, we stay green. Four cars now in the pits out of that. Hunter Hughes stays in the lead. Colton Gardner in 5th here, making up a spot after the start of the second stage. Nicholas Warboy trying to put on a fight here with Jeremiah Lockwood and take away 3rd. Out front here, Hunter Hughes still leading over Dawson Buchanan. Only by a couple of car lengths, though. Less than 0.2 of a second. There goes the 21 at JP Jones into the pits. This gap is still less than 0.2 of a second, coming up on 11 laps to go next time by. We got one lap car up ahead here. I believe that's number 8. Ryan McKinney. We got a battle here for the lead, probably the win, and then behind them we get another battle for the final spot on the podium with Jeremiah Lockwood and Nicholas Warboy. Also Buchanan slowly closing that gap. Now he's right on his back bumper. Falling off a little bit there. Jeremiah Lockwood holding that third spot. As Colton Gardner making a move there on Nicholas Warboy, who's in the 27 car. Whoops. So Colton Gardner, after starting way back in the field, he started 18th, no quali lap. He is up to 4th here, trying to sneak his way onto the podium. As he's on the inside here of the number 7. And he's able to get the move done. That's going to put Colton Gardner into 3rd position with just 6 laps to go. Take a look up front here. Hunter Hughes got 0.3 of a second. This now goes up to half a second over Dawson Buchanan. As it would be great if we had, still got a long ways to go, but if we were able to head into the final race of the season with a championship battle, unlike the past 2 seasons where Dawson Buchanan was able to secure it before the final race. As just 5 laps to go here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Hunter Hughes has led all but the beginning couple of laps. A win here should put him atop the driver standings. Over Dawson Buchanan. Colton Garner, after starting 18th, up to 3rd. He's in the number 40 there. He's now got about a second over Jeremiah Lockwood. Dawson Buchanan seems to be falling off here. Almost a second now behind Hunter Hughes with 4 laps to go. I don't know, is there enough time for Colton Garner to catch Dawson Buchanan? He was able to get the move done on Lockwood a couple of laps earlier, maybe. But even then, I think it would have been tough. As they are, well, Gardner was half a second quicker that last lap over Dawson Buchanan. But this lap, however, does not seem as quick. As Hunter Hughes coming across the line here, this is going to make it 3 laps to go, with 0.8 of a second to Dawson Buchanan behind. We got Dylan Behrens and Connor Hughes. I thought I saw some side by side a little farther up there. So white flag in the air for Dawson Buchanan. So Hunter Hughes will win race number 2 of the season. Dawson Buchanan coming away in second. And then Colton Garner, after starting from 18th, makes his way all the way up to 3rd. And onto the podium. So we'll wait till we're joined with our top 3 here. I have a word. So let's take a look at results for tonight's race. So Hunter Hughes coming away with the win. Dawson Buchanan 2nd, Colton Garner 3rd, Jeremiah Lockwood 4th, Jax Malin 5th, Nicholas Warboy 6th, Garrett Jarnigan 7th, Eric Richardson 8th, Dylan Behrens 9th, Connor Hughes 10th, Bill Muffeld 11th, DJ Fluff 12th, Brian McKinney 13th, Fernando Takahashi 14th, John Miles 15th, Christopher Fuge 16th, JP Jones 17th, Derek Booker 18th, and Tyler Vickery coming away in 19th. So here we're joined with Dawson Buchanan coming away tonight in 2nd. So first of all, congrats on the podium there in Dawson.
Thank you.
Walk us through your race tonight and kind of your strategy coming into it.
Yeah, well, I laid down a heater there at the start, and I was hoping to keep the first spot there for as long as possible, but ended up just trying to lay back a little bit and save some tires. And I should have known, with these trucks that pretty much is non-existent on tracks like these. But I guess it's my fault for giving up the lead, because once they get by you, it's hard to get back by them. So overall, it's a good day for the J Motorsports Bush Apple Chevrolet. Can't complain.
All right, thanks. Dawson, and congrats on the podium tonight.
Yep, thank you.
Colton Garner coming away in 3rd tonight. Colton coming all the way from 18th starting. Take us through your race tonight.
Well, I missed qualifying. And I really wish I didn't, because this was such a track position race. And I knew it would be hard to get through the field. But I saved my tires there at the start of the first run, and when everybody started to fall off a little bit, I just started picking my way through. And then I got up to 5th. I lost a couple on pit road, but basically same story. Once I got in an area where I could save a little, I saved and tried to make my way up through to the front to try and finish up there with Dawson and Hunter. They were lights out tonight. But it was a heck of a race. I can't believe I worked past so many trucks tonight.
Great run tonight. Congrats on the podium.
Yes, sir. And congrats to Hunter on the win. That's really cool, finally getting him an Indy win. And thanks to all my sponsors and everybody. Appreciate y'all. And appreciate you, Trevor.
Thank you. And thanks for the interview.
Yes, sir.
And then Hunter Hughes went away with the win tonight at Indianapolis. Take the lead there in stage 1, and then able to hang on to it pretty much the entire rest of the race. What would you say your strategy was coming in tonight?
I mean, the strategy was basically just get to the front and hold the front. I knew that it's so difficult to pass here in really any car, whether it's an Indy car, a Cup car, a truck, an Xfinity car. It's really difficult to pass. so I was like, I was a little disappointed when I got second, rather than the pole, but I was able to push at the right time, and I was able to get past Dawson, and then from there I was just able to hold him off. And then I want to give a big thanks to Brian McKinney there. I thought him getting in front of me being a lap car was going to screw me over, but it actually ended up helping me a lot because it really seemed like a draft race. You needed to have ideally one person either in front of you or behind you, and then you could pull away from everybody else. And I was able to stay within 0.3 of Brian and just drive away from Dawson there at the end. So yeah, it was a fun race, and I'm glad I finally got an Indy win. I've gotten second place here more than I can count. I've gotten so many silver medals, but it's cool to finally get the gold.
Well, congrats on the win tonight, Hunter. And thanks for joining us for the interview.
Thank you.
So there was your top 3 for tonight. We take a look at the schedule here, heading to Talladega next week on May 7th. So we thank everybody for tuning in, and we hope to see you next week. Also, do not forget the Indy Racing World Series. The final race of the season at Auto Club is on Tuesday, May 6th. Coverage starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure to join us for that, and then join us again here, same time, next Wednesday night from Talladega. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and we will see you next week.